Welcome to Better You, a program coming to you from the stables of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA. My name is Yetunde Jayola, and today we'll be talking about lifestyle goals for a Wholesome 2025. And with a lifestyle expert and a general practitioner. His name is Dr. Paul Akinyemi. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Ms. Yetunde. It's a pleasure to be here today.
For the viewers at home, they would love to know what you do. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you. My name is Dr. Paul Akinyemi, well said by you. I'm a lifestyle medicine physician, a general practitioner at Brookfield Clinic Center for Lifestyle Medicine in Abuja here. I'm a medical practitioner. Like I said, I graduated from Russia in Moscow, and my lifestyle medicine training started from Brookfield here in Nigeria, which is the first lifestyle medicine center that we have in Nigeria, founded by Dr. Ifeoma Monye.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
As I said earlier, we are talking about lifestyle goals for a Wholesome 2025. You know, throughout last year, a lot of people went through a lot of stress trying to align their lifestyle goals, but unfortunately, some were able to pull through while some were not. So this year, we are trying to encourage more people to have a wholesome life this 2025. What does wholesome life mean to you? Is it about exercising, eating well, or just living good?
Thank you. When you talk about wholesome well-being, and it's something that we are trying to even redefine properly in the medical faculty, or let me say the medical field, so that it's easier for general audience to understand what exactly it means to live a wholesome life. So yeah, it starts from what you do, what you eat, and how you live your life. So if I should quickly define, lifestyle medicine is using behavioral approach to help prevent, cure, and manage chronic conditions. And by that, we have 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. There's the main pillars, 6 pillars of them. And it goes by the acronym DREAMS, DREAMS. We have this saying about it: living my healthier life, living the life of my dreams, healthier and happier and longer. So D stands for diet. Okay, R stands for relationship, E for exercise, A for avoidance of substances, toxic and all that, and M for management of stress and mental health, being then S for sleep.
Okay, so when you dream, you need to actualize it. So exactly. Going forward, in regards to our diet, a lot of people just want to eat to fill their tummy. They don't consider the balanced diet, eating a balanced meal. What do you have to say about that?
Well, balanced diet, to make it simple for anyone to understand, is eating a healthy meal that is plant and vegetables dominant. Simple as that. Healthy meal that is plant and vegetables dominant. So let's say I want to have breakfast, I should tend towards plants and vegetables. Then every other thing adds. The same for lunch, the same for dinner. Then timing of these meals also very, very important. Understanding the nutrients that may be essential. Nigerians are wonderful people, and I know a quite number of people pay attention to what they eat, and they want to know what is it exactly. So taking note of what nutrient contents are in different meals helps also to know what to do. Then the other aspects of living follows after diet.
You know, it can be challenging because of our local recipes. For an average Nigerian that wants to start this wholesome living healthy this 2025, how can they navigate through this? You know, they believe the food is meant, balanced diet is meant for the rich, whereas everybody can just afford it. What can they do? How can they go about it? Are there small, low budget meals that they can take balanced that will improve their health?
Thank you. When you look at the diverse kind of foods that we have in Nigeria, even in Africa, we are blessed. And we are really, really blessed, we must say that. And that means every common person can actually afford basic healthy meals. I think where the problem is lacking again is learning or knowing what to combine, what to eat exactly. If you put the perspective of the definition of balanced diet into this, a balanced diet that is plants and vegetables dominant. That is, anything I want to eat, I should tend towards what is planted and the vegetables. So I'm talking about the fruits and vegetables now. So if let's say 60 to 70% of my meal should be more of fruits and vegetables, which are quite affordable, which are things that people grow in their homes, right? Which are something other people grow in their gardens and so on. So we can even grow our own food. That's what I'm saying. And a simple meal is that is healthy is affordable for a common Nigerian that knows exactly what to eat.
What is the long-term results if you don't adhere to this healthy diet?
Thank you. It has very, very severe effects uh, stemming from causing diseases, low immune system, aging, and so many other things. As a matter of fact, when you look at the acronym of that 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine, if we talk deep into it, you see how interwoven, how connected they are all, that if you do bad in one, it starts affecting the other ones. If you do well in some, it helps the other ones. So yeah, the long effect of it is early aging, malnutrition, low immune system, and that brings a lot of all the other problems there, hormonal imbalances and so on like that. So you can't substitute a healthy meal for any other thing. There is no, I don't think there is any laying on of hands that will make someone feel okay.
Okay, so can you give us a sample of such meal that people, low budget meal that people can just take? We like this our gari in Nigeria and our starch. So how can they eat their starch and still stay healthy?
Okay, so I will quickly talk about the classification of food, right? So we talk about carbohydrates, the proteins, the fats, the minerals, the vitamins, then water, of course. So when you look at it, gari falls in the category of carbohydrates, which is also essential for energy. But looking at the definition of balanced diet again, when I'm doing the gari, I should add plants and vegetables. Do you understand me now? With fruits that makes it balanced. So it is not to drink a big bowl of gari, right? You can have a small portion of gari, make vegetable aside, right? And garnish it with, make it to your taste, prepare the vegetable. They call it a foriro. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to do that with gari. Okay, so bad habits that I have seen, and I think we should cut down more on it, is adding some other things inside the gari. Some will say, oh, milk. Some will say yogurt or whatever things. So you should limit those things and add the healthy things. It's not going to be a bad thing to actually have gari with coconut, right? Which is, that's fruit, okay? And it has some healthy benefits. Then the eforiro on the side, okay, garnished with whatever fish or anything that makes it interesting. So plants should be more dominant than the gari.
Okay, so we'll continue on the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. We are going to the heart. But before then, let's go on a short break.
I was reading one article sometime last week, and it's about the result of incarcerated members and people in the prison, and that children or males that actually convicted for first degree murder, they stem more from broken homes, isolated individuals. So people that have better relationships don't venture into such things. The highest number of suicidal attempts, and it's more from people that are lonely, that are isolated. So relationship cannot actually be undermined when it comes to wholesome living, and of course relating with animals, You know, some people find it, they frown at it or see it as something not relevant to have a pet at home, a cat, a dog, and so on. Like, but they do better. You know, you have something you're relating with. There is one of the initiatives that we profile from Brookfield, and it's Go Greens, Grow Your Own Garden. It's something the wife of the president is also upholding. You know, growing your own garden, it's been proven that people, when they engage in such activities, they have an sense of living, especially for the well elderly, the aging people. So you have a plant that you tend every time now and then, you grow. So it has double benefits, you know. The diet, you grow your own organic foods, right? Then in relationship, you have something you're actually doing. So it balances your essence of living. So the triangle of relationship draws in that way. The higher deity, your immediate people, environment, then nature. When we're able to interact properly with this, relationship is good.
Now that the situation is changing, how can we maintain good relationship and still achieve a good results in regards to our health and wellness?
Thank you, Miss Yetunde. Um, People that already have bad relationships with people, in our questionnaires, you know, to survey questionnaires to get people's opinion about this. I remember one of the questions is asking people that, do you have someone you can talk to if you're going through a bad situation? So if you have somebody that you are able to reach out to talk to and share your problem, it goes a long way. If not, hospitals offer therapies, right? There are therapists that you could come to. And in our clinic, it's one of those things that we do. Any lifestyle medicine center, you find it's a core thing that they should be able to do. So taking advantage of such counseling sessions, groups, helps somebody in a bad state of mind, bad relationship, to come out. And this is one of the reasons why the societal, religious sects, spiritual sects comes in also to help balance. So when someone is going through something, they have a group of people, someone to reach out to. If we allow this to keep deteriorating, like you said, the society is, you know, separating. Everything is spreading apart these days. People are not coming together. People are not forming good relationships. There is Jackpot syndrome, like you mentioned. But nevertheless, there are other ways to keep our relationships healthy. It's first, of course, focusing on yourself, being a better person for the next person to relate with. You understand what I mean? Like being a better person for the next person to relate with. John Maxwell said something that hurting people hurt other people. So if you're hurting, you're tending to hurt the next person, and that's how we spread the cycle around. But if you're wholesome, if you're fine, you're more likely to spread happiness to the next person. So yeah, we should pay attention to what is happening in our society and make sure we invest in better relationships. Yeah.
So what quality should we look out for in a good relationship?
Well, I'm not a relationship expert, you know, but I think anything that does not bring you down, whatever doesn't actually victimize you, whatever is not toxic, as the language is out there today, those are things you look out for in a relationship. And it's not just marital relationships, you know. We're talking about friendship relationships, co-workers, right? Sport members, being in a team member. And these are all interplaying, and that's how you have a good relationship.
The next one, which is the E, exercise. It is so challenging to wake up in the morning or in the evening and
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah.
So challenging. How can people improve their lifestyle?
There is a lot of misunderstanding about what exercise actually is to people. I've had to be with people and they say, oh, I trek to work every day, 10, 15 minutes. That's good, but that's not an exercise. Okay, someone will say, oh, the distance between my house and the next junction is take about 5 minutes walk. I do this every day and that is okay. But no, In lifestyle medicine, there is the prescribed one, right? And the WHO says an average of 100 and let's say 30 minutes walk every day of bricks walking, not just strolling around that does not impact any stress. Okay, we're talking about brisk walking, so you're trying to walk fast. 30 minutes of that. Dancing. Okay, we love music in Nigeria. Africans, we like music, so put whatever pattern or kind of music that you like and dance to it. Those are benefits of the societal groups that we have as well. So cycling, swimming, maybe basketball if you like to do that, maybe volleyball, maybe football, maybe running, and so on. So exercise is not just me that I trek around, but there has to be a minimal amount of physical exertion that is placed. Then you can say you've actually exercised. Some people exercise and they say they don't even break a sweat, right? That's not an exercise. You have to, okay, bring out some sweat. That's how you know that you've actually exercised. So a healthy form of exercise, depending on what you want to achieve, if it's not weight loss, if it's just keeping fit, depending on what it is. So you do a minimal of what I've just explained.
There's this saying that sitting for a long time is like a death sentence. For people like me who works in the office or a market woman, are there simple exercises they can indulge in while at their places of work?
Depending on the nature of your job, right? I don't think you can incorporate cycling into your line of profession, right? You can't be on this seat right now and be exercising. So one of the things is there is the early morning walk up, okay, where you wake up your body. Minimal of maybe about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Do something to warm up your blood, okay? Then later in the evening, of course, I should emphasize about the evening time. Any kind of exercise that you're going to do that will affect your sleep time is not advisable. That is, if you're going to eat the bed to go to sleep by, let's say, 10 p.m. in the night, in the evening, your last exercise should be about 2 hours away from that. So whatever exercise you're going to do should have stopped far back 2 hours ago. And when you look at how diet even comes into that and the timing of your food, of your meal, you should have your meal, okay? Then maybe you now did a small 30 minutes exercise. And your last meal should actually ought to have come like maybe 7. If you're eating the bed, you're going to sleep by 10 p.m. It should be about 7, 6 p.m. in the evening where you have your last heavy meal. And that's around that time that your walk around should be. So every exercise, I hear some people say, oh, go to the gym late in the evening and do all manner of that. And when you do that, you release a lot of endorphins and adrenalines into your bloodstream. And those are wake-up hormones that will impact your sleep. It will be difficult to fall asleep in time when you eat the bed. So doing these things in the right proportion goes a long way. By the time we get to sleep, we will talk more about that. It's an awesome topic to talk about, awesome living. And I think our viewers have gotten one or two things that could energize them properly into 2025. Nigeria is going to work for everybody, and we will live healthy, happier, and longer, achieving our dreams, in, learning more about lifestyle medicine and how to live properly. Thank you.
I hope you've gained one or two things from what Dr. Paul said, all our discussions today. Don't go anywhere. Better You continues. It's been nice discussing the 6 pillars of lifestyle with you. Though we're not able to finish, but we hopefully will bring you here some other time to give us the concluding part. Dreams. We've done the D, we've done the R, and we've done the E. And there is yet more to come, only if you join us next time on Better You. My name is Yetunde Jayola. See